Hey, check your breath over there. Huh? Oh, we're live. Holy crap. Jeez. Hi, everybody. How are you? Welcome to our Lunch and Learn today. I know you're seeing us in the same place, and you probably just heard me say, check your breath over there. She does not have bad breath. I was making a joke.
I said I feel like I'm like right in his space. So anyway, we are together today. As you can see, we are in Salt Lake City. I am normally in Southern California. Joe is normally sometimes in Salt Lake, sometimes in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Sometimes just wherever he feels like being.
Exactly.
But today we are together. Hey, Natalie, good to see you.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot to talk about today. It's going to be a little bit of a different flavor Lunch and Learn than what you're used to.
Yes. Did you say lunch?
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
He has been talking about food. I kid you not. I was going to say hours, but honestly, days.
Yeah.
Days.
I'm having issues. So what are you folks having for lunch? What's going on? Anybody having tacos today? I know it's Wednesday, not Taco Tuesday, but you can still have tacos on Wednesday.
Joe, I dare you
to
confess to what you ordered at lunchtime yesterday.
Wow.
I dare you.
Okay.
I dare you.
For me or for everybody else?
No, that you actually consumed.
Well, okay. Brussels sprouts, and they were amazing, topped with almonds and some onion straws. They were just phenomenal. And then an order of wings. I think there were 12 of them in the order of wings. And then fried cheese curds are really, really good. How can you ever pass those up? Like ever. And then before that, there were fried pickles and chips. And then I ordered bread pudding to show up as well. I know this might sound like a lot, folks.
Sound like a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It was really, really good. And then one of our partners, Ken, he likes to mess with me, and he leaves food. Like, he wants me to be the fattest guy in the office. So he's always leaving limoncello almonds on my keyboard and brownies and everything under the sun. So I ordered him, unbeknownst to him, a piece of pie. And it was peanut butter pie. So yeah, that was kind of fun to watch.
But who ate the peanut butter pie?
I know. Okay. All right. I was hungry.
It's a good thing he's got a quick metabolism. That's
Exactly.
all I'm going to say. I'm just going to leave that right there. Here we are eating salads, and Joe has consumed half of the menu.
I know.
All right. Hey, Bruce. Good to see you. Hey, Andrea. Good to see you. Marie. Awesome. Laura. Apple, carrot, mint salad with honey, lemon, orange dressing. Laura, I need that recipe. That sounds
licorice
amazing.
caramels from Mailbox Power.
Who said that?
So good, Joseph.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something, Joseph. I don't even like licorice, and I love those caramels so much. It's a miracle I didn't just smuggle some out with me yesterday when I was working in the warehouse. But yeah, that is awesome. Tammy says, "Way to eat, Joe."
Oh yeah,
we should all be so lucky, right, Tammy?
Let's go, Tammy.
Hey there, hey Harley, good to see you.
All right, let's get into this. You ready?
Let's go. Let's roll.
Yeah, the topic of the day, it's this stuff right here. Yeah, letters, right? Letters. Like, where we're going to start is we want to show you where to find what we're going to even be talking about in the system, because it's one of those things where like, what? We have letters?
We do.
Really? Okay, so are you ready? We're going to go in the system and just kind of show you what this is all about. So here is the Mailbox Power system. When you log in, I want you to scroll down to the part that says prints right here and click on prints. I know, right? Let's talk about this. A 12-piece puzzle. I love the puzzle.
So, and this was funny yesterday. So for those of you who don't know, I worked in the warehouse yesterday.
You're going to make fun of me again?
I am, because you were hilarious with that puzzle.
All right.
He goes on to there's a prep shelf where everything is ready. So there's a puzzle there, and Joe picks it up. He's like, I love sending puzzles. This is the most amazing gift. Whoever this is brilliant, blah, 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 blah. Who is it? Joe.
It was mine. I was sending it to somebody.
Yeah.
They're awesome. You should try it one time. Remember, they come unassembled, so your customer has to fill it out, and it's an amazing thing.
So that's the cool thing. They come in that little organza bag, unassembled, so then you can put whatever message you want on that puzzle. It's a very cool way to send someone, to get someone's attention. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can ramp it up a little bit by adding custom packaging and putting it in a personalized box, so that when they open it, they've got the message on the box, then they have to put the puzzle together. You can really get creative with that.
Definitely. But we're talking about letters today, single-sided and double-sided letters, and that's what these two things are right here. Now, listen, it is really easy. It just opens up in our editor. So when you edit these, if you were just like you were editing a golf ball or a greeting card or a coffee mug, it's the same exact editor, which allows you to use the variable data merge fields. You know, remember bracket, first name, bracket, so it inserts somebody's first name.
Yeah.
It is a big deal. But those two things come and look a little differently. I guess I should shut off the this
Share.
piece. Yeah, the share, so we can show you. So a single-sided looks like this. It comes in a windowed envelope, and you can see that it's got, you know, the person's the addressee's name, the return address, and when it comes out, basically one side has the address, but the other side is a full color, right? Flyer, brochure, letter, whatever you want to call it. But take a look, you know, at the quality of this piece. I mean, absolutely amazing. Lots of information here. And this is from a realtor. And there were lots of these that went out yesterday. Again, realtors have learned to effectively use letters to share what's going on in a neighborhood. Now, that is the single-sided and what that looks like. And I wanted to share this one. This is what the double-sided one looks like. It does not come in a windowed envelope. It comes in a regular envelope with print, and they get a stamp up here. But here's what this looks like. Now, folks, listen, this is an insurance agent, a very intelligent insurance agent who's doing some T65 or turning 65 marketing to say, call us today, front and back, full color. Lots of information here for somebody to digest and learn about turning 65, which is a ways off for me. So I don't need to learn about this right now. But it still scares me a little bit because I thought, you know, Medicare was free and it's not. So anyway, if you didn't know that, you might want to order this from our design store, because this is available as a template to you. You don't even have to create it if you're in the insurance community. So anyway, wanted to share that.
So same, I've got one here. This is a two-sided. And again, what I love is that they've designed this as a flyer and it's going out. It just gets folded, tri-folded, so folded in three. And it goes out, like Joe said, in that regular envelope, not the windowed envelope. If you look at this one, I love this. I love the color on this. And look, I'm going to show you this. When I show you the back, you can't see through this, right? Now look at the back. It's full color. You would think you'd be able to see through this, but you can't.
Yep.
It is fantastic. One of my favorite things, Joe.
Are you talking about network marketing again, or the direct sales people?
I'm telling you.
You can't get off. It's like birthdays with me.
I'm telling you.
All right.
Because I cannot even imagine being in direct sales or network marketing and not using Mailbox Power. I can't fathom a world like that. So I saw this on the press. This is very cool. This is somebody who wants to tell someone about, here, I'm just going to read it. One of the perks of having an active Tupperware account is being able to sample what is new at 35% off. This is the new June brochure, blah, 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 and goes on to talk about that and then has examples of all of the products. Now, this is pretty impressive, right? If you were to get this in the mail addressed to you, and this has the person's first name on the very top of this flyer, and it's signed by the person, the sender. So it's really, really personal. It's personalized to the recipient. But here's what I looked at, Joe. They've got some cool stuff on here.
Yeah.
I'm ready to place an order with this person, Cindy. I'll be calling you. Seriously, there's some really cool stuff. But how would I even know this? Yes, I know what Tupperware is. Yes, I know I could go to Tupperware, or I could probably find a Tupperware representative.
Right. Yeah.
But the fact that she's delivering it to the mailbox, and I can look down here just quickly. I am not even in Tupperware and have nothing to do with Tupperware. I'm looking at this going, yes, I could use this. I could definitely use those.
The oil and vinegar thing looked pretty cool.
The tilt and serve dispensers. Yes.
I'd buy that.
Dripless pouring.
Whatever.
I need that.
Doesn't exist.
It really is. I think it really is.
Okay.
They also have cold brew. They've got all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I'm not a Tupperware person, but I'm excited about this. I'm excited when I see people use the tools available to them to build their business that they're really passionate about. This person, Cindy, is obviously very passionate about her Tupperware business, passionate enough to go and create a flyer to tell her customers all about what is available to them in the month of June. This is very economical. This is not costing Cindy a ton of money to put these flyers out there. Look at this. For pro members, I'm assuming Cindy's a pro member. She's got a double-sided flyer for 68 cents plus postage. 68 cents plus postage.
How do we get to that pricing? That's just too little.
Let me just tell you that if I purchase what I like to see on here, which is $25 for that, and then this other thing that is $29, she's going to make $50 for sending this. This is crazy. Why don't more people do this type of thing? And here's the other thing. For you direct salespeople, your company is creating this kind of artwork. Just ask them for it. And you can use it to send out flyers, just like this one.
Well, the other piece to this whole thing, Vanessa, is this. Are you ready? How many emails do you delete from companies
Tons.
that you order from?
Yeah.
Even like this one. I hate to
Oh,
say
yeah, I
it,
get it in the mail.
but
No.
Tupperware, they're sending emails and people are
Yeah.
ignoring them and deleting them.
Yes.
But can you ignore this in your mailbox? It has your name on it and it's personalized. And I don't think you can ignore that. You can ignore the email.
Right. So it's the same theory. It's the same thing that I get, say, not a direct sales company. Let's say someone like Williams Sonoma, I get their email all the time, right? But when the
Spending so
catalog
much money
comes,
over there.
but when their catalog comes, I am like, oh,
Yeah.
I need to see what they have. Well, I've already seen it in my email 10 times,
Yeah.
which I didn't really look at. But there's something about it being printed and I can peruse and I can just look at it. There's
Yes.
something about that. For some people could shop online all day long.
Yeah.
I prefer to see things.
Yeah, it
So-
being tangible and being in front of you, all know this. You've gotten in your mailbox and you found something you really liked and wanted to look at and touch, and it's like, that thing does really look good. I think I want to
Yeah.
go buy it. We've all done it. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, the statistics are out there of how many people actually buy based on a piece of mail being delivered
Yeah.
to their mailbox. It's a high rate. It's like 40%.
Yes.
It's crazy. So, I think we need to just keep practicing this for sure.
I think so too. Here's an example of a single-sided letter that a real estate group threw out. I love the headline. It says, "Don't throw this letter away just yet."
Uh-huh.
Knowing I'm going to open it and probably toss it, but it says, "Don't throw it away just yet." And then he goes on to talk about what a hassle it can be to sell your home, which is so true. But I love the bullet points down here at the bottom. Guys, this is basic marketing, but it is so effective when you can personalize it, put someone's name on something and send something directly to them. It's way, way, way more meaningful when they have their name on it.
53 cents plus postage. That's it. 53
letter.
cents plus postage
this
for this
letter.
for that single-sided letter. Let's take a look at this one. Haven't opened this yet, but this one is Your Home Sold Guarantee Realty in Florida. And it's a double-sided because, well, we know that because
Oh,
the
that's
type
the one I-
envelope. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah,
did
yeah,
show
yeah,
this.
yeah.
So, yep, there
Yeah,
you go.
we
So
got two of
anyway,
those.
yeah, that's it. You saw this one for sure.
Very cool.
We had a few samples printed. I guess we had a few duplicates.
Yes.
There you go.
100% open rate. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So I can't say enough about this. The other thing that I want to talk about, Joe, we've talked about the single-sided letters
Mhm.
and the double-sided letters that people can send. We also have postcards. I'm sure you've heard us talk about them. We have them in 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. I saw thousands of postcards go out yesterday, thousands of them. But let me tell you something very creative that somebody did.
Okay.
They sent a letter, a single-sided letter,
Okay.
a flyer like this Tupperware one, a small postcard, a medium postcard, and a large postcard, a
Oh, wow.
greeting card, and a 2-pack of brownies, all in one thing, all talking about the different ways that recipient could use Mailbox Power for their business.
Oh, so affiliates. Did you hear that?
I thought that
That's
was
pretty brilliant. Who did that?
But here's the thing, that was the example of people sending it to how they could use Mailbox Power for their business. But think about that. People could use that. That's a way you could send that sample pack to a business, for example,
Mhm.
to show them the different ways they could communicate with their customers.
Right.
But there's something, and Joe said it a little while ago, there's something about having something tangible in your hand, something you can hold, something you can show people, something you can feel before you make the commitment to send it.
And they've done studies. Not only the USPS do studies, but there's some marketing associations that did studies about the brand, right? So you pick up this piece and there's this brand in this upper corner. The memory on a brand recognition from a physical piece of mail versus a digital advertisement is like 10 times off the chart when it's physical.
Yeah.
I mean, people remember that when they've held it in their hands. They don't remember it as they've scrolled and deleted, is basically the idea behind this whole
Yes.
thing. So yeah,
Yeah.
some really, really cool stuff. And, you know, I just love direct mail, and anything that's different, and sending a letter is different.
Yeah.
I mean, I get letters, but not too many, and most of them aren't personalized. Matter of fact, none of them are personalized. And what they really boil down to is it's realtors sending me letters that are saying, hey, here's what's going on in your neighborhood. And I don't think that's a bad idea. If I own a home in a neighborhood and they're sending me information on how much the neighbor just sold their home for, kind of gives me an idea of how much equity I have in my home. And that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Now, does it convert? I think it does in the right format. I think when it's personalized, there's a QR code, there's engagement, there's quality information that really works for that homeowner in it, or whatever business you're in. This Tupperware one, I love this Tupperware one. I mean,
Yeah.
how could you not love that?
Yeah.
I mean, it shows off their product. It's beautiful. And anybody that loves being in the kitchen and working in the kitchen, I mean, like, yeah, Tilton Serve dispensers. Yeah. Retail value, $39. I'm all in. Sign me up. I want to be in Tupperware
Okay.
now. Jeez.
Right?
Okay.
So question from Bruce, if you send more than one sheet to a recipient, will it go in the same envelope? Yes, Bruce, all of these things were ordered together. They have to be on the same order. I learned all about pack slips yesterday. They have to be on the same order, but they're ordered together. And like I said, it was a one-sided letter, a flyer, a greeting card, and the 3 sizes of postcards all in one package. And it also came with a 2-pack of brownies, which who's gonna say no to that? Really? Not this guy.
Not me, especially if there's a microwave and ice cream nearby. I'm all in. Let's go.
Right. So yes, Bruce, they all go in the same envelope, and that's whether or not you include the brownies. So yeah, they're really nice quality. They're really well done. I don't think enough people know that we have this available to them.
Right.
The other thing that I saw that kind of it's in this same category, Joe, is I saw somebody yesterday using a certificate, but they didn't use it as a certificate. They actually printed a picture on it with a quote.
A showstopper picture.
Wasn't it?
Stopped us all because we all looked at I stopped at the stack and went, what's this? And it was like, it didn't look like a certificate. Let's put it that way.
I mean, beautiful, beautiful. And because our certificates are printed on that pearlized paper, the image was just so vibrant. The colors were gorgeous, and it just made such an impact. So consider that when you're sending something to somebody. You could use a certificate. We don't tell you have to make it into a certificate. We just call it a certificate. You can make it into whatever you want.
Absolutely.
And then the other option is also our stick-ups. Stick-ups are our stickers that are removable. They don't damage anything that you put the sticker on. And that is a great way to send someone something as well, especially a reminder. Like if you're in the, if you're a small business, let's say you have a home repair business or something like that, and you can literally say, hey, having water heater problems or whatever. If not, stick this on your water heater, because when something acts up, give me a call. Like as soon as, because here's the thing, we all see this stuff, but then when you actually need somebody, you don't know what to do. You run online and start Googling people. Well, it would make all the difference in the world if they had actually reached out to you to try to get you as a customer.
That's exactly right. And that's, all this boils down to one simple thing, Vanessa, right? And we have many different substrates you can use to send and utilize the mailbox for your messaging. A greeting card, a postcard in multiple sizes, a gigagram, a letter, single-sided, double-sided. There's just like a never-ending supply.
You just
of
said
things you can send.
gigagram, as if people know what a gigagram is.
Oh, sorry. A gigagram is an oversized greeting card. It actually is this big. I mean, it's a monster greeting card that comes in a huge envelope. And when you buy a gigagram, you actually get to cover the outside of the envelope, the front of the envelope with whatever you want as
Yes.
well, whatever color, whatever picture,
Yes.
whatever, use variable data merge fields, put somebody's name on the front of it, the whole thing. But I guess it boils down to this. When you're communicating with your customer base, it's about a couple of things: your message and their eyeballs, number one,
Yes.
right? Well, how many different ways can you communicate with that customer? I
Right.
can send them a greeting card this month with my free greeting cards that come with my account. I
Yeah.
can send them a postcard next month. I can send them a letter the month after that. And the month after that, I can send them a package with some brownies in it if I really, really want their attention, guaranteed.
Yes.
And then the next month we use a gigagram, and you just keep, getting your message in front of them. And what she just said was really, really important. My hot water heater, right?
Yeah.
To be known, liked, and trusted is one thing, but to be remembered when the problem happens, to be remembered when the need arises, that it's about your business. Are you in front of your customer or are you not?
Right.
Because if you're in front of your customer and you're only using maybe email, you're probably not in front of your customer.
Yeah.
And that's where all this stuff becomes the game changer.
Yeah.
It becomes that repetitive brand impression, that repetitive message of yours in front of your customer. So when they do have the need, it comes up and you are the first person they think of. And that's what this whole business is all about, right?
It is being memorable.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So those are some ideas. That there are many, 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 many more ideas for what you can do with these different types of media that you can send to people. But the bottom line is to get creative and don't hit people with the same thing. I know it's easy, but try not to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. Mix it up a little, a letter, a flyer, a postcard. You've got all of this at your fingertips. It's super affordable. You can price check us on that.
Yep.
It's super affordable. So why wouldn't you take advantage of this? Take advantage of Mailbox Power doing the work for you. Even sending out those letters. People don't think about that a lot, and they think, "Oh, I've got to sit down and write,
I know.
a million letters, or I've got to go and get them copied." No, you don't. Just let us take care of it,
And the
start
one-
to finish, personalizable. Click of a button. You do it once, we can send it to thousands of people, whether it's a letter, a postcard, a gigagram, or anything else that you can imagine that Mailbox Power offers. We can service your customers and get things into their hands that will make you memorable. Not us. We don't have our brand on anything. It will make you memorable.
And let's talk about one more thing. I know a lot of companies out there are creating newsletters.
Yes.
Well, just take that newsletter and put it in an envelope one month, put a QR code on it that's trackable,
Yeah.
and let's see how many people engage with your piece of mail and how many people actually open your newsletter via email.
Mhm.
And just do that test for us. Let's see what happens. I know the answer, and I know you'll be pleasantly surprised. Let's put it that way. So
Yeah.
lots of different uses. This may be one of our shortest lunch and learns on record.
Do you think?
23 minutes.
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
Wow. Whip,
Okay.
whip through that material.
Nobody got to finish their lunch. Jeez.
That's funny. So yeah, you guys, the sky's the limit. And please, please join us over in the post where we have discussions about things like this, how to utilize the tools that are available to you. If you have an idea or you need to reach out to somebody and you need ideas on how to do that, or some designs or some pointers as to where to find things in the design store, just jump on over there and ask us. We're happy to help. Or click on that blue button in your Mailbox Power account and our support team will help you as well.
Awesome. All right, Vanessa, I think it's over.
It's over.
It's done. It's time
We're
for
done.
lunch.
Oh, goodness.
All right, cool.
Here we go.
All right.
All right, guys. If you missed any of this Lunch and Learn or any Lunch and Learn, you can go over to youtube.com/mailbox power and check us out over there. All of the Lunch and Learns are over there. And we also invite you to download the Post Community app. It's an app in your app store. It's called The Post Community. And we'd love to see you over there.
Awesome. Hey, great seeing you, everybody, today. Glad you were here. I hope you got value from this. Thank you for your time. I know it's your most valuable asset, and you just gave us 24 minutes, and we appreciate it very much. And we'll see you next week for sure. Bye-bye, everybody.
Take care.